Hi, everyone. I'm Tim Gribben. I'm the Senior Scientist for Exercise Physiology at HJF in support of CHAMP. I'm HPRC's resident physical fitness and injury prevention expert. I'm back again today to answer some balance-related questions that we get here at HPRC. We have a few, so I'll try to answer them in a way that builds a picture of what balance is and how it's improved. What exactly is balance? Actually, it's a very complex task with several components that contribute to it. It includes things like muscle strength, your vision, proprioception, which is your body's knowledge and awareness of how it's positioned, and it actually even has some emotional inputs. Can injuries like an ankle sprain or traumatic brain injury or TBI affect my balance? And the short version is yes, absolutely, but in very different ways. So for musculoskeletal injuries like ankle sprains and muscle strains, there's damage to the nerves, to the muscles and the joints. So in an ankle sprain, for example, the sensory nerves that tell your nervous system how your foot and ankle are positioned, they can be stretched and damaged. So you don't know exactly how your foot is positioned relative to your lower leg and the rest of your body. The nerves that control the muscles that move your foot and ankle can also be damaged. They can be stretched from when you actually rolled your ankle or compressed if there's a lot of swelling. This creates more of a mechanical issue with balance because the muscles don't fire as well to stabilize the injured body part. But if you sustain a traumatic brain injury or are exposed to frequent blasts, some or all of the systems that in addition to the musculoskeletal system are affected. So things like the overpressure from blast exposure can cause vestibular issues, which is the system that tells your body if you are sitting upright, laying down, or somewhere in between. Even mental health conditions such as depression can affect your balance. There's some research in military service members with TBI that showed that levels of depression affected their balance during walking and talking tasks. So they weren't able to walk as well as those who didn't have a diagnosis of depression. So how do you improve balance is probably the most common question that we get in this area. And it depends. If you don't have any injuries, a well-rounded approach to balance training will be effective. So things like standing on one leg with your eyes open or eyes closed, hopping and landing on one foot or standing on unstable surfaces will work over time as long as you progress them and make them more challenging. If you do have an injury, either musculoskeletal or TBI related, the answer is a bit more complicated. So the specific things you will need to do to improve your balance will actually depend on the specific systems that are damaged. So if you have vestibular issues, you will need to do vestibular training. It's just one example. So you need to work with a medical professional specializing in balance to see the best results. Thanks for watching. Check out HPRC for more information on performance enhancement, injury prevention, and injury recovery. Thanks.